What's going on, everybody? We're back again with another video, and in this video we'll be discussing the topic of downloading your AR-15 magazines. Now, if you don't know what I mean, I'll explain. This is a 30 round AR-15. It's a P-Mag. Now these can go for other different guns too, like I take 5.56, but these are 5.56 223 mags that hold 30 round capacity. Now, when I first got into guns, and when I first specifically got into the AR-15s, the idea of downloading your magazines, meaning taking a few rounds off out of 30. So if you, let's say typically they'll load 29, 28 instead of 30. And the reasoning behind that, they claim, is that it makes it easier to insert the mag on a closed bolt, or when the bolt carrier group is forward. So I'll show you an example. Now, this is my BCM and Aero 15, or sorry, that's my BCM and Aero Precision build, Aero Precision lower, BCM upper. I just rattle can this thing. I think it looks pretty good. This is my first time painting one of a rifle. I think it looks good. I like it. But I'll do a review on this some other time. But this is going to be our example AR-15 for the video. Now, as you can see, that's the bolt carrier group. Make sure it's clear. Yep, we're clear. So typically, when you're going to reload, right? You're going to reload an AR. Like, so you got the gun already loaded up, and you're going to reload. The bolt carrier group will be to the rear, as you can see, like that. It's back here. So then what you do is you take your fresh mag and you stick it in the mag well like that, and as you can see, the rounds are on top, and then you press the release and it would chamber the round. Well, let's say you are going to do the first load, right? So your initial load, which the bolt, well, I guess some people will lock it back. I don't. I'll just stick it in like this, make sure it's in there, and then I'll pull the charging handle back and let it go. But some people claim that it's extremely difficult to get in when it's at full capacity. Now, honestly, I've not experienced that issue unless I loaded 31 rounds. Now, you're gonna have to take my word on this, because I'm not gonna sit here and unload all this, but this is fully loaded 30 rounds. If you can tell, it's always on the right hand side, and just take my word for it. It is loaded to 30 rounds. As you can see, I can put it inside the gun. I'll show you another example. So 30 rounds, you just listen. You put it in, right? Click, make sure that's in there. So now I'm gonna show you another mag. This is a USGI OK Industries magazine. You know, same thing. This is in 30 rounds. So you put it in. Okay, same thing. Now, when I'll take this loose round I got, when I put it on top, and these things will fit 31, but it will not let you seat the mag, because what it is that spring needs a little bit of extra room. So when it has a closed bolt, or the bolt forward, when you put this in, because it's pressing against, let's see if I can show you if you can see it. You see that? That's the bolt carrier group. And what happens is the round, when you seat the mag in the mag well, it pushes against that. So I'll kind of give you another, show you another. So you'll see when you initially put it in, right? You'll be able to push it in more. So watch it move more. Look, boom. So it does, there's resistance, you can feel it. Because if you had an empty mag, which this one's empty, by the way, this is the matching mag to this, you're gonna see how easy it is to put in. See how easy it is? There's no resistance, you just push it in. But with something like this, there's resistance at a point, and you gotta push. So, but I'm gonna show you the 31 round, and you'll see, like I just showed you, these two 30 round mags, and they are loaded to 30 rounds. Just take my word on that. They've loaded in just fine, no problem. You can hear the click and everything. Now watch when I put the 31, which if you're loading these and you're not really paying attention, you could do, I've done this before. So you put the 31. So you see, I just fit that round on top. And as you can see, this is a loose round of 223. And then you can see the 5.56 is is under there. It looks different. But so now there's 31. Now watch the difference. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get the click, but look. Smack, 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 smack. Still didn't seat. So the only way I can get that issue of the mags being difficult to seat is when there's 31 rounds in it. That's the only way. Every other time I've had a fully loaded 30 round mag, never hard to seat. It's obviously going to be harder than if you had 2 less rounds in it or 1 less round. But literally all you're doing is, like, I'm not even trying. I'm just putting, and it clicks and I just tug. So I don't know what the issues these people are talking about. And I hear it from a lot of people. I'm just like, I've never had an issue, and I have different types of mags. I got OK Industries USGI mags. I got P mags out the wazoo. I have a couple of Lancer mags. I got Hex mags that I've tried. I got all these different mags, and every one of them fits 30 rounds. And it makes sense because they are made for 30 rounds. And why would they make a mag that's 30 round capacity that's extremely hard to insert? But like I said, so 31 rounds in this mag right here. It's 31. You saw me put it in there, and it's not clicking. Now, actually, I'm going to try something and see if it'll click if the bolt's locked to the rear. I'm going to try that. All right, that inserted. Not sure how reliably that would feed, but that inserted. But with the bolt to the rear, it inserted. But with it not to the rear, you can see that's right there. It's not going in. You could smack it all you want to. Whereas a 31 or 30 round mag right here, it goes in. See? And I don't even have to smack it. Some people smack it. You don't even have to. Just a little bit of pressure, and it's in there. And as you can see, it's not going anywhere. So yeah, I don't know what issue these people are having. If you have this issue, let me know in the comments below, and maybe you could show me. I don't know, but and the moment I take this round out, watch. The moment I just took it off right here. Now watch. It's in there. You see? So I don't have the issue that some people are having to where they have to download. In my opinion, if the mag is meant to hold 30, put 30 in. I think it's kind of stupid to take a few rounds out, like just get that 30 round capacity. It's just going to help you in the long run. And some people will say, well, under stress, you won't be able to put it in. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here with that bullshit. It don't take much force. Like, you can even just do this. Like, I'm barely pushing, and I clicked it in. I'm barely pushing. I'm not even putting much force. I'm just literally just barely doing it. But if you're under stress, your fine motor skills will probably kind of dissipate, but your gross motor skills or whatever will be more, I guess that's what they say, it's going to be more obvious or whatever. I don't know, but this is not hard. Or you could do it even softer. You can just go, you know what I mean? So it's not hard. I don't know what these people are talking about when they're like, it's so hard to put a 30 round mag in. I've tried these. This is it. And I'm going to try and fit the 31 in here and see if it'll fit. I'm pretty sure it'll fit. Yep, it fits. Like it, you would think it's supposed to go in. But as you can see, the bolt is forward. Take the mag. Not going in. Not going in at all. You know why? Because that spring room has been taken up, and when you pressing up on that bolt carrier group, there's no room for it to move any further. So that's the reason why. So maybe some of you might be loading 31 rounds in your mag, because like I just showed you. I'll show you again. This is 30. Click in there, right? And then I'll put that on top, and look how easy it fits in. Just listen. It's like it's normal, but what ain't normal just won't get it in. So I think some of you might be loading an extra round in there, to be honest with you. If you didn't know that you could do this, then I could see how that can be like, oh wow, because when I first got these, I didn't know that. But I think I realized that when I think I took the 31st round off, and then I'm like, wait, how many rounds do I have in here? So I took them out and it was 30. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize you could fit 31 in here. But the reason you can fit it is because there's that little bit of space for you to push against that bolt carrier group. That's why. So if you had no idea that that was a thing, well, you do now. So you are able to fit 31 rounds in a 30 round mag. Most AR mags can fit 31, if not all. So if you're having an issue where the mag won't seat, right? You don't hear the click and it won't click seat all the way. Yeah, the chances are you put an extra round in there. But if it's doing that with just 30, I don't know what the issue is, because like I said, I have all types of magazines, all types, and I've never had an issue with a 30 round magazine getting it to seat, like, at all. And I got multiple different ARs that I use it on. So this clicks in. I'll show you with another one that I have. Obviously y'all seen this one. This is my home defense one. So clear. See, as you can see, clicks into place, no problem. And it's not a lot of force that I'm doing to click it in place. I don't even need to smack it. Some people, like I told you before, some people like to smack it. You don't need to. Like, you really don't. All you got to do is push in. You hear the click, you tug. So you can do it in one motion. So click, tug, boom, you're good to go. So that's all that I wanted to say in this video. Is if you've had that issue with 30 rounds, and I'm talking 30, like, go ahead and count 30 rounds while you're loading them and try it, and then put an extra one. Or because if you're not counting, or if you're not even paying attention, you might miss it. Like how easy I showed you it is to put that 31st round in those mags. You would think it's normal. Like, you would think, oh, no problem, because it's not like there's a lot of resistance really. On the P mags is a little bit, but like, it's not a big issue. But my whole point is, I don't understand that shit. I wouldn't download. If you are a beginner and you're asking if you should download your mags a round or two, don't do it. Don't do it. Get that 30 round capacity, man. You're not going to have an issue. I haven't had an issue. Not saying people haven't, but I think people are just not realizing they're putting 31 in. That's just what I think, because I've never had an issue. But that's basically it. Don't download your mags. Keep them 30 rounds in the magazines. Keep your full capacity, no matter which mag, metal or USGI aluminums or P mags or whatever, Lancers or whatever it is. So that's all I want to say to you guys. Like I said, if you've had these issues, you let me know, okay, in the comments below, because I'm curious. Because, like, I've done my research, and I get people that always say, oh, I download my mags. Or I see people where they're making videos, or they're talking about their setups or whatever it is, and they're like, I download my mags to 29 rounds or 28. Some people say like 27. I'm like, why are you giving away the capacity? I know it's a few rounds, which isn't the biggest deal, but why give it up if you don't need to? So, but I mean, if they're having issues, then I understand. But I personally have never had an issue with any of my mags, with my AR mags, or even, well, AK is different, but yeah. So don't download your mags if it doesn't cause an issue, and it shouldn't cause an issue. If you don't know, you might be loading 31 because that causes that, and I just showed you that. So, but that's all, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Don't forget to like if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Centerfire Podcast. That's our podcast channel that me and Mark run. Don't forget to subscribe to Mark. He's got some good videos coming out. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.